Hallo en baie welkom. Ek is so opgewonde dat jy hier is en so opgewonde om hierdie webinar replay met jou te deel. Waar Lisel die host is, waar sy hierdie besigheidsgeleentheid so mooi verduidelik en hoekom dit nie nodig is vir ons om in 2026 by tweede werk te gaan soek nie, maar eerder te begin met ons eie aanlyn besigheid wat globally is en wat vir jou $1 inkomste gaan bied. En daar's 'n klein verrassingkie binne in hierdie webinar wat sy gisteraand laat drop het en ek wil graag dit met jou deel. Geniet hierdie webinar en as jy enige vrae het, is jy meer as welkom om vir my e-pos terug te stuur. Lekker dag.
Okay, there we go.
I am recording.
Thank you, thank you. Awesome. So welcome to our webinar. One in the comments if you're here because you want to learn how to make money online. Quentin from New Zealand. I love it. I love it. This is global, guys. This is global. This is how amazing it is to be online. And the thing is about today's world, we don't have to do the old 9 to 5 job anymore. We don't have to. You can if you want to, but we just don't have to do it anymore, okay? And if I can get a yes in the comments, if you agree with me that working full-time and having one job, one income stream is just not enough anymore. Yes in the comments if that's you. Because if you're anything like I was 2 years ago, you know the one salary is just not doing it anymore because life is expensive. Things are going up, but not necessarily your salary, your income, right? And this is why I got into digital marketing and in the online space. It's not that it's something new. It actually has been there since the 1980s. It's just us regular people. We didn't know this existed. This started booming in COVID. When COVID happened, then people who weren't even online was forced to go online because they needed income, right? And this is why the very clever people out there who's been doing digital marketing for years behind the scenes just taught us regular people how to do it so that we could start making an income. Did you ever think that you would be purchasing stuff online? Put a yes in the comments if you have purchased anything online in the past 3 months. A yes if you've, whatever, Amazon, Takealot, whatever, you purchase something online, right? That's the way of the future. That is how it goes. So what I'm going to show you tonight is I'm going to show you how normal, regular people like you and I are making thousands of dollars online, not because it's magic, not because we're not working, because we are working. We are just working smarter instead of harder. One of the questions I had before I even knew that this existed was I just said to myself, there has to be a way to work smarter, not harder. I'm looking for someone to show me how. Put down in the comments if any of you feel like that. You know there's a way to work smarter. You've seen people make money online. You hear it all the time. You just want to know how. This is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you step by step. I'm not here to gatekeep. I'm a mom. My name is Lisel. If you're meeting me for the first time, okay? You've seen someone on this call that looks slightly like me. That's my twin, my real twin. I do have a real twin, but I also have an AI twin. And that's what's so amazing about today. You can literally be online without you being online. Okay? So now say just wave there. Unmute quickly so that they can see you. This is my real twin, guys. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
You see? That's the one. Okay, there we go. So now you know, okay? Because some people feel like they're so scared of being scammed, they're not sure who's talking to them, okay? If you talk to me, you're talking to the real Lisel. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you how I went from overwhelmed, overworked mom that didn't have a plan B. I was working in my beauty salon. During COVID, I left my corporate job, started working in a beauty salon because I wanted to have my own time and I wanted to have my own money. Because I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know where you are in your life right now, but I wanted to be at home with my kids. I was not interested in climbing the corporate ladder. I was not interested in being filthy rich. I just did not want to worry about money. Amen if that is you. I just didn't want to worry about money. Now, you're going to hear some stories here tonight, okay? Because this is only my story. You're going to hear from other people, their stories. Each one of us are here for a different reason, but they're more or less the same reason, and it's all to do with money. But not that we're chasing money, because when you chase money, you'll never have enough. I always say that, right? But because we wanted that relief, that financial and time freedom that we could not get elsewhere. So I started with digital marketing, had no idea what I was doing. I had to Google what it was. I was working hard in my beauty salon. And the one day when my life changed was when I picked up my child from school, that was in high school. And I went and I picked her up. And now this mom was already stressing about not making at month end. going into the red. I was running my beauty salon, but it wasn't making enough money. Life is expensive. I've got 3 daughters. And that day, I was already running away from my kids. I don't know, just put a 1 like so in the comments if that's you. I was running away from my kids in my mind because they kept on asking me for stuff that I knew I couldn't pay for. And that day, I stopped my car in front of the school, and it was just before December holiday. And she came with a letter, and I could already see on her face that she was very embarrassed. Now, if you're a parent, you're probably going to know what that feels like. I don't mind if I suffer, but when my kids suffer, that's a whole different ballgame for me. So when I saw she was embarrassed and she handed me that letter, I knew what that letter was about. That letter was, can you guess? That letter was a letter from the school to say that she's not allowed to go back to school if I don't pay the bill. And that was just the one child. I'm not even talking about the letters from the other 2. But you see, the letter from her was, now I knew that she knew, and I couldn't hide it anymore. And I went home and I locked the door and I just cried. And I felt life was so unfair. Why am I sharing my soppy story with you? Might not be your story. I just want to let you know that I know what it feels like when money is tight. I know what it feels like when I can't be there for my kids and money rules my life. I've never ever planned or signed up for that. I just didn't want to worry about finances. When I came into the digital space, I started as a brand newbie. That decision, that day in that car, I made the decision that I was going to find something that's to make more money. I was done waiting to win the lotto. I was done waiting for things to magically change. I was done waiting. I needed to step up and find something. I was already looking for jobs online, couldn't find anything. And this one day, I discovered this mom that was a normal, regular mom like me. And she told me she made over 1.7 million in our currency with an online business that she started with no experience. And I was like, hang on, tell me, I need to know what that is. Never did I know that this mom that was struggling, crying, was going to become a multimillionaire in my currency and teach hundreds of other people how to do the same. You see, when you earn in dollars online, so many of you are also not from South Africa, but if you are from another country and you've never earned in dollars online before, it's very foreign and it sounds foreign to you. But I can tell you it's life-changing when you can work a couple of hours a day from home, not only make money, but help other people to do it too. I don't know about you, but to me, I love making a difference in people's lives. I love it. I love helping people not be stuck where I was stuck. So wherever you are in your heart tonight, just know you are in good hands. There's no filter here. We say it like it is. So I'm going to get going. Put a 2 in the comments if you already have an online business. Not share if you do. 2 in the comments if you already have an online business. And 1 in the comments if you are ready to learn. You're ready to learn what it is to have an online business and how to get started. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so a lot of people are looking for a second job, and that's what I want to help you with tonight. You don't need a second job. You don't need an online job. You do not need anything else. You can be in control of your own finances, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, but I do want to share with you. I know if this is not your first time on the webinar, I know you guys stay until the end, but I just wanted to let you know that there's a very nice brand new bonus that I'm going to give you at the end, because if you don't know me already, I reward action takers. And the only reason I do is because when I got started, I felt very alone. I didn't have the money to get started. I didn't have anything. I didn't even know what this was all about. So I've put this in place to help you because I know where I was. Okay, so let's get going. All right. Let me see. What most people are being told is that they're being told that go get a second job or go apply for something online or get a job with a better pay or whatever. Work more hours, because that's the thing, right? We think we need to work more hours to make more money. Hustle harder. I need to find an extra job, a third job, a fourth job. Sacrifice more time. And at the end of the day, what you do is you turn out being very burnt out, overwhelmed, overworked, and still not making enough money. The truth that no one explains is that time is limited. energy is limited. You can only work so much. When I was working in my beauty salon, what happened was I had to work more to make more money, but I'm only one person. I can only do so much because my energy and my time is limited. Okay. Is there anyone on here that is working for yourself? Put a me in the comments if you already have a business and you're working for yourself and you can feel, you know what I'm talking about. Yay! I love it when there are people, my kind of people in the house. Let's go. Income doesn't scale, right? With hours. It doesn't because you can only do so much. Okay. So this is what I realized, and so many of us on here. I couldn't build a bigger life with this small time-based thinking. You cannot have that life that you want to. If you want a life without worrying about any finances, you can't build it by trading your time for money. Okay. So instead of getting a second job, you can build one digital asset that can work more than once for you. I want you to imagine when you place an order online via Amazon or Takealot or wherever, yes, you're buying a physical product maybe, but there's an automated process happening at the back. Someone's emailing you immediately. That's not a person, a real person. That's an automated system making sure that you are taken care of. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment having a digital product online that is connected to an automated system that just as you go online and you purchase an order and everything works out, people are ordering constantly online without you having to be present at a physical job. How would that feel? Would that help you? Would that help you have more time and more money knowing you don't have to be on 24/7 at a job? I'm sure it would, right? So what I'm going to show you tonight is I'm going to show you what actually works online right now and 2 realistic paths that beginners are using, okay? And how this works in real life, step by step. Because here's the thing, a lot of people will tell you they can make money online, but they're not showing you exactly how. So I'm going to show you. This is going to be for you if you want to make extra income without a second job, you are open to learning something new, you want simplicity, you don't want to be overwhelmed, okay? But this is also not going to be for you if you want instant results, but you're not willing to put in effort. It's not going to be for you if you want to press a button and money falls out, or you're looking for some gimmick like overnight scheme, okay? I told you about my story now. That there it is, made over $500,000 with digital products online. I'm a stay-at-home mom on the left. I used to work constantly, especially after COVID, constantly in my beauty salon. On the right, this is what my life looks right now. I go for my hair, I spend time with my family, I get to spend time in my community, and I get to earn an income on autopilot. But it's not just me. It's not just me that gets to do this, right? We've got Cecilia on here. Cecilia comes a long way with me. She's been in the digital space. She actually introduced me to digital marketing many years ago. Oh, well, many years, 2 years ago. She is queening it online and she's a normal, regular mom just like me. I did not ask you, Cecilia. Normally I prepare and just ask them if they are available. I want to know, are you online? Can you share?
I'm online. I can share
Yay!
that. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so I'm Cecilia Jacobs, also normal South African mama. I used to stay at the end of the world, very close to Zimbabwe, in a little town called Messina. So in Messina, I had 2 businesses. I think it's just the minute that my little girl was born, I was like, I will not miss a moment with this child ever. I'll be there for every single milestone there is to be there. Because the soppy side of my story is actually I'm an angel baby mama of 2 little boys, and I'm also a cancer survivor. So when she was born, I decided I cannot work for a boss. I need something that's going to make me my own boss so that I never miss a thing. And I opened a daycare center. I loved it. I loved every second of it for 10 years of her life until I realized I'm not the mom next to the sports field. I'm not the mom helping out at the tuck shop. The teachers never asked me to help out with concert planning, and those were the things that I wanted to do. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to learn a new skill. You guys, I honestly thought that going into the salon industry was going to set me free for life. I'll have control over my time. I'm going to have control over my money. But I went downhill very quickly because unfortunately I opened that salon just right after COVID and then also right after a divorce, which left me a mum, a single mum working on my own, trying to keep a roof over me and my little girl's head and running a brand new business and doing everything a mum has to do, right? So at the end of the day, what happened was I went 15-hour shifts. I never stopped working. I was in constant working mode. And on the other side, I was being mum, trying not to miss a thing. But that turned me into a snappy mum. It turned me into an overworked mum. And it turned me into a mum that cried in the shower 6 days out of a 7-day week. Because here's the thing. The harder I worked, the broker I felt. Because there was only so many hours in a day that these two hands could bring in money. And I constantly had this fear, if I should get sick, how is the rent going to be paid? If I should get sick, who's going to take care of my child financially? Because no work, no pay, right? And there came that specific day where I went to pick up Nanny from school. I had a bridal party, Bridezilla and her whole crew at the salon, and I had to rush. I knew it's pick up Nanny, get back and start working. But unfortunately, my child that day, after I warned her to run to the car, she was late 5 minutes. And my first reaction was to snap because I needed to get back to work. But as I turned to her while snapping, you know, the snapping mum, as I turned to her while snapping, I saw she was already crying. And my heart broke into a million pieces because at that specific minute, I realized I'm not being the mum that I want to be. Because my child had a bad day and I just made it worse. And the worst part of it all, you guys, is I worked until past 9 that evening. And with my whole heart, my intention was to fix this and to hear what was wrong so that, you know, I could do my mum part. But my teenager fell asleep on the couch. She didn't go to her bedroom and sit with her cell phone. I mean, do we have any teen parents on here? Who knows? Give a teenager a room, give them a cell phone, and they're in their happy place, right? You can doubt your own existence if they've got those two things. But mine fell asleep on the couch, waiting for me, which said one thing to me. She really, really needed me, and I couldn't be there for her. Worst part, all the money that I made that day went toward rent, food, and the basics. So there wasn't even that little bit of extra to say, we can go for a milkshake and talk about this over the weekend. There was nothing extra left. It was that moment when I knew something needed to change, and it needed to change now. So when I came across a mum online that spoke about online income, an online business that I could build in the bits and pieces of my day, and I could actually earn dollars, I was like, dollars, South African, oh my word, 1 to 18, oh my soul, what if this works? And I decided to give it a go. Now I know if you're sitting on the other side, you'll be like, Celia, I can't speak like you. Celia, I don't think I can make videos or I can talk on camera. I'm going to promise you, I didn't even start there because I was too shy. I was the mum behind the camera, never in the photos. So what I did is I used trending sounds, text on screen, and videos where I would wash the dishes, drink a glass of water, walk in the garden, whatever I needed to do, I was willing to learn how to do that. That's how I made my first money online. You guys, 6 months later, I was a self-made South African millionaire. But a month before that, I actually flipped our zip code and moved from the end of the world, that small little town in Messina, right up to the ocean. Because I always said, one day when I'm big, I'm going to live by the ocean. The thing is, I get to be a mum now. I get to earn from my phone now. I'm nothing special. I'm a mum that was tired of working 15-hour shifts, always being tired, always putting things back on the grocery shelf. And the minute that I said, God, there's got to be a different way, He opened the door and I leaped in faith. You are here tonight for a reason. Somebody wanted you to see this. There's a reason that you are here, and you should stick around, take your pen, take your paper, listen to the rest of what Lizelle is going to teach you tonight, because it's going to give you a whole different view on how money is actually made. Sally.
Thank you, Celia. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let us get going. So now you see it's not only me, and there's some more in store for you, okay? So let's carry on. So here's how it works, okay? So a lot of people are asking, okay, but how do I make money online? So here's where you remove all distractions and focus here, because this is the part that is very, very simple, but it's also easy to miss. So what you need to make money online is you just need these 3 things. You need a product. You need to be able to sell something, right? Because that's the only way you make money, is either a service or a physical product or a digital product. In this case, we say, go with a digital product, because what does a digital product mean? A digital product means you will not have to keep stock. You can sell something over and over again, and the system can sell it for you. So in other words, you don't need to be somewhere to do something physical. Okay? So you need a digital product, something that people want, something that they are already purchasing online for, they're already looking for. Then the next thing that you need is you need an automated system. If you want to work smarter with your time, remember I said, doesn't help you trade time for money. That's always going to cap your income. But when you have an automated system, it means you can literally sell in your sleep because your automated system does the work for you. That is so cool, guys. This is the thing that has really changed the entire game. And then the last thing is you need a discovery method. When you have a digital product, that's amazing, that people are already looking for online, and you have an automated system, where are they going to find you? They need to discover you. They need to know that you existed. They need to know that what the solution that you have is there. Most of the people on here would have never discovered that something like this existed if they didn't see it on social media. Can I get an amen in the comments? Like, we are 5.3 billion people scrolling social media. You are spending most of your time online, isn't it? Right? You're spending it on your phone. That's why we use social media. Not only is this where people are spending their time online, this is how they discover you, but you don't pay for social media. That's what's amazing about it. You don't have to pay to get seen and discovered, right? So keep this in mind. These are the 3 things that you need. Now let's go into the digital product, okay? We're gonna talk about the digital product first. Now the digital product can either be services that you offer, it can be your own products, or it can be models that you are leveraging, okay? So if you are a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or someone that does Canva designs, or someone that can do counseling online, or whatever it is that you can teach, if you give someone a service, you can do it that way, but then you try trading time again for money, okay? You can do your own products. You can create your own digital products. I just finished a 3-day workshop where I taught you exactly how to do that. But it takes time. It takes trial and error. And lots of times people spend and waste a lot of time and money here because of the lack of knowledge, because they don't know what to look for. And so they end up with a lot of unnecessary subscriptions. Or you can leverage models. Now, leveraging models is the fastest way because you are taking something that's already working. Think about I call it the old days, okay? Because we live in a new era. Think about, why do people buy franchises? Think about it quickly. Let me know in the comments. Why do people buy franchises? Why, if you can set up your own coffee shop, why would you go buy a franchise coffee shop? If you can set up your own coffee shop that's going to be maybe cheaper for you, right? Why? Because you already know it works. A franchise model already works. It's already proven. You don't have to go through trial and error. That business model has been proven to work. The recipes has been tested and proven. The brand is established. It's already working. So it's saving you years of trial and error. And this is why people buy a franchise. So if you leverage a model that's already working, it cuts out the noise. It cuts out the trial and error. And you basically have a guarantee it's going to work. You just need to show up for the business, right? So a lot of people ask me, what are digital products? I always share an example like, distance learning. We used to do that. You can literally get a degree online now. That's a type of digital product because it's digital, it's online. Some people sell ebooks, okay, or a ebook that you can read online. You can sell stock photos. Maybe you're a photographer and you don't know how to make money with your photos. You can actually sell those photos online. You can turn it into digital art. You can do memberships. You can do community, you can even do, what else is there? Templates. Maybe you've got templates that you can sell, whatever it is, an online course, a mini course, anything that's online that someone can purchase through going online, that's a digital product, okay? So I just gave you a little bit of examples. So now we're moving into the system. So you know now what a digital product is, yes? Now we're going into the system. So this is how the system works for you online 24/7. So this looks like a little funnel, the thing that you get in a kitchen, right? You'll see it's broad at the top because most of the time there's a lot of people interested in something. So it goes all the narrow to the bottom because not everyone's going to buy from you, right? There's a lot of things that you see online, but it's not necessarily something that you're going to pay money for. It all depends on where you are and what do you need? What is your problem, right? So what happens with your online system, your automated system is, I'm going to use this as an example. A lot of people are looking for ways to make an income online. Okay. Some are looking for online jobs or whatever. They don't know that you can actually start with a business in a box. Okay. So what I do is I show up online on social media. I share with people how I went from being broke, overwhelmed to making an online income. So what happens here at the top is people start becoming aware. Oh my word. I didn't know this existed. If you're on this webinar, you came in through someone's social media, right? At first, you saw this person. Maybe you didn't give them your email at first. Maybe you watched a couple of videos and then you're like, okay, let me give my email. Okay. So they tell you they're going to give you something for their email. So you get a freebie or you might have gotten this training. They say, hey guys, we're doing a free webinar tonight. It's free training. You don't have to pay for it. So come in. So you've been following this person maybe. Now you get in here, you attend a webinar, okay? Then what we call this the buyer's journey. You'll start getting emails. So if you don't attend the webinar yet, you'll start getting emails. You'll start learning more about what this is. So if your problem is, I've tried everything, I'm looking for ways to earn an income online, I'm not tech savvy, I don't have a following, I'm scared of social media, I don't want to show my face. If it hits any of those pain points, like 99% of the time, this is most probably going to be for you. Okay. So a lot of people get in here maybe, and they are looking for a quick reach scheme. They're going to leave this funnel. This is not going to be for them. Okay. So this is why the funnel looks big at the top, because a lot of people might be interested, but it's not to say this is for most people. Okay. So you'll come in interest and then you go through the consideration phase. You'll get emails, you start learning more about it. And this is where you decide, is this for me or is this not for me? The people who are looking for an overnight quick rich scheme and they're just looking for quick money without doing anything, this is not going to be for them. They're not going to be the one that start, right? If you are a personal fitness trainer and people just they want to lose 20 kilograms in 30 days, and this is your funnel and you're getting them into the funnel, they're not going to purchase from you. Only the serious people that really have been praying for a solution, like I did 2 years ago, they're going to be the ones that end up purchasing. Now, this automated system, this is the one that works for you online 24/7. You don't show up. You just do your social media. They funnel through the system. Your emails do the work. The emails have been set up once. Everything in this funnel is already set up, and it just keeps on working for you 24/7. Isn't that cool? Let me know in the comments. Is that cool knowing that there's something that while you are sleeping that is working for you online and you can literally wake up with sales? I mean, you can wake up tomorrow morning and made sales. That is, I'm telling you, the first time it happened to me, my very first sale happened when I was taking a nap. I'm telling you, it's a very, very nice feeling. But it's because of this automated system. So it's the same as when you would order something online. No one invites you to order something online. No one stands there and say, please, please come and buy from me. No one negotiates with you. You go to an online store, you're looking for something, you make that decision to purchase, and you go through the funnel, right? That's an automated system. So your discovery, this is the third one, is how you get discovered online. You can use multiple platforms. We also always recommend start with one. Get good with one platform that you are comfortable with. So if you like to share your life or you do lifestyle, you like a lot of short videos, like 5 to 7 second videos, not really a lot of talking, you can do Instagram. If you love talking and you love going live with people, TikTok is a very nice platform to use. If you are someone that don't want to show their face online, Instagram also works well for that, but Pinterest also works extremely well for that. If you don't really want to show your face online, Facebook, still the #1 platform there because everyone's on Facebook, right? LinkedIn is more business-oriented people. So you choose one platform and you just start showing up 3 times a day on that platform. Now, what does showing up means? Just post 3 times a day about your product or your service. That's all you do. You post 3 times a day, the algorithm will take care of the rest. The algorithm will do the work. So what we do is we teach a framework where you post 3 times a day. You do a visibility method for about 30 minutes. You go in the community and you keep on training. You keep on just a couple of times a day. It will take you about 2 hours a day. Now, let me put a 2 in the comments if you are willing to put in 2 hours a day into a business that can pay you on autopilot. I don't know about you, but that is something I definitely wanted because I didn't even know this existed. Okay, so here's why most people choose the wrong path. Most people choose wrong because there's just too many tech decisions. Like a lot of programs or a lot of things that help you make money online or have your own business require you to set up your own website or do a lot of technical stuff that they don't want to struggle with. Okay, a lot of people don't have a product or an offer and no guidance or feedback. And they try to do everything alone. And at the end of the day, they end up exactly where they were, just with a lot less time and a lot less money. I've done a lot of side hustles in my life before, and that's why I know what I'm talking about. Just a couple of people. I said to you, there's more coming because it's not just me. These are brand spanking newbies, guys, that started in the online space. Nicole, with 3 weeks in, she made her first sell. She made a starter sell. She made over $400 within her first 3 weeks. Louisa made her first sell in under 1 month. Nicole made her first sell also within 3 weeks. I mean, this is insane. And this is just 3. This is screenshots I took outside of the community just to show you these are real, normal beginner people who started where you are right now. So on the left-hand side, you'll see I just did 2 screenshots there. There's actually a lot more. DMS, our We're Done For You, Business in a Box, has been featured on CBS News, Fox News, and all of those places. It just goes to show, a lot of people think that they are skeptical. They don't want to do it on their own. Because the truth is, if I go back here, you can go do this on your own. I'm giving you the information. You can go choose your digital product. You can go create your own digital product. You can go do that. You can go to get an automated system. It's going to cost you, because every automated system costs you at least minimum $99 a month. And you can go learn how to go post on social media. But you see, when people try to do it on their own, they tend to spend and waste a lot of time and money because they don't have anyone helping them. They don't have anyone showing them. Who just muted me? You guys still want to hear from me?
No, I was busy admitting, sorry, it was me. I was busy admitting and then
I
it
thought
was
you guys
Thomas
didn't want to
admitted.
hear me. Oh, you're now getting tired of me over here. Okay, awesome. So you can go do all of that. But this is why we have a done for you system, because we know you're not going to struggle with this stuff, right? And this is what people have been saying. So what's working is starting with something that's already done for you. Starting with something, I mean, just imagine you don't have to create a product. You don't have to set up a system. You don't have to figure out how to show up on social media. Everything's done for you. You're using proven funnels and offers, getting support instead of guessing, getting step-by-step support from people who already did it, and building confidence before everything is just complicated, right? But knowing exactly where you're moving towards. Now, with that said, I want to bring someone else on so you can also see it's not just me and Cecilia. There's a lot more seeing the amazing disruptions in their life because of this. Zanelli, you on? Oh, she did. She opened up. I want you to share. She's on holiday.
Hi, everybody. So I'm Danielle Stradom. How are you? So I want to firstly start in saying thank you, because I am truly always humbled to share this. And I want to ask you tonight, who of you was the people thinking like, yo, I have to work harder, I have to see more clients, I have to fit more in to make more? Can I just get a raise of hands, or am the only blonde doing that? That is the way I was taught. That is the way I thought. And that's what I did. And oh boy, was I wrong. I never thought that I can actually make money online. I thought it's too good to be true. I thought that people are just talking to talk and I'm going to lose my money. So when I saw this mom online making $10,000, I kept on watching because I thought it was too good to be true. Now, I was working for a corporate company. I was working in my salon. I put my babies in a camping cart on a Sunday just to make extra bread and milk money, you guys. We were really struggling. We were 3 months behind our mortgage. We were 3 months behind our car. I did not see the light in the end of the tunnel. We were really suffocating in debt. And I knew something had to change. And I really prayed for some way, an outcome. And I thought, what can I do? So I sold my couches, you guys. I was freaking scared. I could use that money and pay my debt, but then next month I'm going to be in the same situation. So I took a leap of faith and I'm like, God, please let me lose my money and my couch, because then I'm going to be couchless too. Imagine that. And in 3 weeks, while I was doing lashes, you guys, I made my money back. And I was like, what is going on autopilot? I didn't recruit. I didn't look for people. 6 weeks in, I quit both my jobs. I made $3,700. You guys, that is 76,000 Rand for the South Africans. That was the most money I've ever made, ever in my life. Now, my husband's a H2A worker. He works away. He's a 4th year in the H2A, 9 months away from us. And I have to raise my babies all on my own. They are 2 and 4. And I just wanted a way to contribute properly to pay our bills. And this is what gave me the shot. And when I saw this mom making $10,000, I knew exactly the stranger. I knew I had to start. Now I'm out earning for I don't know what month, my husband, from my phone, from home, carpool rides, being a busy mom, doing all the stuff. I actually paid for the last 3 months. He doesn't get a salary. I've paid our mortgage. I paid everything, you guys. Do you know how it feels to actually pay your stuff up front, not to stress every single month about the next bill, the electricity that's going to be put off, the food, to swap out the petrol money for the food money? I know it sounds like a cliche, but that is what I thought was normal. And it all changed because I took a leap of faith. It all changed because I stepped up, because I wanted to give my kids more. And this is what's going to allow me, hear my heart today, and from my lips to God's ears, that's going to bring my husband back from the H2A, that he never has to go away. Because, like I said, for the last 3 months, I'm carrying all of us. So hopefully this is going to be our last one. So I hope this inspires everyone. I hope you see that you can do both. You can have both. You do not have to sacrifice your time with your babies to make an income. And this is what I get to do while I'm making money. I do want to share the last thing. For the last 4 days on vacation doing this, I made $3,400 from my phone, you guys. And I'm still in awe. I'm like shaking. I can't believe it. But God is good. And you are here for a reason. And I cannot wait to welcome you inside the community. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. So in South African Rand, what she made in her country, guys, because that's also where I'm at, is about 60,000 Rand while she is on a holiday. So Zanali, I want to just ask you this, because you started initially on another program. What makes DMS different for you?
Oh my gosh, I love this question. And I want to do it relatable. I always do this. This is an iPhone 17 Max Pro, right? And I started with a Nokia 3310. You know, the green screen with the snake on. So why do we all upgrade? Because we want smarter, we want quicker, we want easier, we want simpler. And that is what it is. I started with a program, but I felt stuck. I felt like I hit my limit, and I felt confused and alone. I needed mentorship. I needed someone just to give me a little bit of love and just to guide me and coach me on the right path. And that is exactly what I got into DMS. I went to the iPhone 17 to DMS, and it taught me exactly, took my hand. I didn't feel overwhelmed. I didn't feel burned out. I didn't feel stuck anymore where I was struggling, because you get coaching, you get guidance, you get true mentorship. And oh my gosh, the secret sales weapon cut my hours in half, you guys, because she knows my story. I put onboarding. She literally creates all my content, all my stories, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm lying on the beach and my content goes out on autopilot. And that's all because life was made easier with DMS. Lizelle, literally, and I want to give praise to her, because she really thought of the people sitting behind. What are their struggles all about? And if you're on site DMS, I can be the testifying of that you will not need any other program, because you're going to be on top of everything. You're going to be top of the ball. You're going to have the updates, every single thing. And you do not pay for every little thing she gives. She literally is so generous. She gives it to you, and she upgrades you, and she helps you. So this will be your smartest choice of 2026. And this will be your freedom. And not only that, you will be so blessed inside of this community, because this community will really help you. And that is what I hear most. You, Zaniel, since I started with DMS, it helped me go from stuck to clarity, from not knowing what I do to having sales, finally having sales, seeing what I must do. So I cannot talk I don't have a single bad thing about this community, really. Thank you, Lizelle.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Because I know a lot of people tried a lot of stuff, guys. It's not about making anything bad. So please hear that. It's just about where you are. You know, there's no one size fits all. And if you don't have coaching and someone guiding you, I know I've seen it so many times. People are stuck because they're trying to do everything on their own. So I just want one more, a short little one, and then I'm going to show you exactly the nice bonuses. Okay, so is Leonie on here? Leonie, just unmute if you're on. Let me see. Oh, yes, she is. Unmute for us, Leonie.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am excited to be here. First of all, thank you, Lizelle, for this opportunity. Secondly, I want to ask, is there any Namibians on here? Because I'm a proud Namibian, and I want to share with you, Namibians, don't let the South Africans beat us. Please let we create our own digital income here. I've been in the space for some very, very long now, but DMS have changed everything for me, to be honest. As Lizelle said, we don't want to badmouth other products. I had a lot of products. I have a lot of income streams. But what I want to tell you is, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's just a different level. Lizelle is literally taking your hand, walk you across a busy road, like my mom used to do that with me. And every time she helped me, every time she coached me, I think of my mom. And my mom don't live anymore. She's no longer here, but every single time she made me think of my mom. She is so caring. And it's not about her. I don't want to glaze her. I want to tell it's God, because God put it in her heart. And this door God have opened for me when I was lost. When I lost everything, I was actually homeless. I found myself a love of handouts from total strangers. But I told God, this is not how my story is going to end. This is not how my kids will remember me. And God have opened a door for me through digital income. And I am not one day I regret it. So Namibians, let's do it. If you are on here, don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Because if I can do it, was 25 years a corporate junkie, still living paycheck to paycheck. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's go and grow together. Bye.
Oh, thank you, Leonie. Oh, I just love it. I love the energy. Yeah, God is good, really. I also
Yeah,
can't take
very
any
good.
credit. It really is. If you are willing to put in the effort and work with someone, I'm telling you, your life will completely change. So let me show you what that looks like. If you start working with us, what it looks like for you. Okay. The reason, first, before I get there, I want to let you know why I started Digital Magnetic System. It was because I was tired of seeing people overwhelmed. I've done hundreds and hundreds of one-on-ones. I saw what was working, and I wanted something simple that could support them, take away a lot of headaches for them, just something that could just help them start making money online. Because a lot of people got stuck in the tech side of the business or mindset-wise, and it wasn't actually keeping them from making money. They were keeping themselves from making money because no one was really helping them with their mindset and with the tech issues. So I wanted just real people to win, people like us, right? So here's what makes DMS different. It's completely done for you. When you sign up today and you want to start your online business, every single thing gets set up for you. You don't have to pay someone to do it for you. You just log in. While we do the stuff in the background for you, you can immediately start. There's a clear starting point. You'll know exactly what to do from point A to point B. You've got multiple income streams, and this is what's nice about it. No, you don't just get one income stream. You get multiple of it. You get coaching and you get a community. Okay, no pressure to perform. It all works well. I mean, here is, you also get to learn how to create your own digital products. I just took a couple of screenshots showing you in the community how people are creating their own digital products. So not only are they getting multiple income streams, you are learning how to create your own. You can create your own digital products. So instead of just having high ticket offers, you can have low ticket offers or higher ticket offers. Okay. So at this point, you don't need more information, do you? Because I'm sure you've got a lot of information already. You know, if you're feeling that nudge, if this is for you. If you are tired of surviving, if you are tired of starting over, if you are tired with just accepting life the way it is, you would have felt that nudge already if you know you need to take action right now. So I'm going to invite you to join us with the Done For You system. I'm going to invite you to get the support and the system that you need. So stop guessing and know exactly what your next step is. So you're very clear on where you are on your way to. Okay, so here it is. So we have two options for you. One is our DMS Pro. This is our amazing offer because this one is the top of the crop in meaning it has everything in it. If you are someone that knows that I want coaching, I want intimate support, this is going to be the one for you. So you get a fully done for you business setup. You're going to get resale rights to the pro package and the starter package. In other words, with your first sale, you can get your investment back. With your first sale, you're making over $1,000. You can sell multiple ones of it. You get 12 exclusive PLR products. Now, PLR product is products that you can, it's private label rights. These are products that you can rebrand and rename as if it's your own. You get 12 of those. You can use it as freebies. You can use it to bundle your offers, whatever you want. Or you can just let it be there for a while and come back later to it. You get a 30-day content strategy plan. In other words, you're not going to wonder, okay, what must I post? Where must I go? You're going to get that. You're going to get faceless marketing strategy. A lot of people want to make money online faceless, and they've been told they can't because they haven't seen that people are actually doing it. We show you how to do it. You get an advanced launch strategy plan of how to make $10,000 a month. You get a perfect customer masterclass, magnetic sales formula. This is an entire course that has helped people that have been in the online space for more than a year start seeing sales within their first couple of weeks. Because you know what magnetic sales formula is about. This is where we handle mindset. This is where we help you step into that next version of you. This is where we get rid of the limiting beliefs of I'm not good enough, I don't come from a good space or whatever. This is where we help you with that. Plus, you get an entire step-by-step with the templates, everything included to create your own digital products. And you get certified on this level as well. Then we've introduced pod coaching. Pod coaching is where you work in small groups with 5- and 6-figure earner coaches that coach you step-by-step on your journey. We get guest speakers that come and talk all the time, 6- and 7-figure earners. This, if I had to sell this each separately, we could easily charge $6,000 easily because this is what it's worth. But you're not going to pay that. Okay, we wanted to make it accessible for people. So this DMS Pro is over $1,197 once off, and then there's a once off. It's actually $75 activation fee. It used to be $67. I did not update that. Sorry for that. But we never take that. We never push it up unless the industry pushes it up because things are getting more expensive, right? So there's a once-off $75 activation fee. It's only once off. It's a yearly activation that keeps your emails, your domain, and all of that intact because you need a professional email. Otherwise, people are going to think you scam them. Okay. The next one is the DMS Starter. So if you feel like I'm ready to get going, but I'm ready to do it. I don't need that very much intimate support. I can do this. I just want to start, dip my toe in, see if this is for me. I want to start making an income. You're still going to get a full done for you system. You're going to get resale rights through the starter. So for every sale, you'll get over $447. You get 6 exclusive PLR products that you can sell separately. So in other words, 6 additional income streams. 30-day content strategy plan. You also get faces marketing there. You get weekly group support. We get on a weekly call. Yeah. I teach you how to make $5,000 a month. Okay. Perfect customer masterclass. You also get the magnetic sales formula because we also want you to level up into the next version of you. The total value of this is $2,500. But you are not getting it. Who's ever been on the Oprah show? Okay. We're going to give you it for $497. I'm just having some fun here. Okay. $497, guys, once off with a once off $75 activation fee. I'm telling you, think about it quickly for a moment. I can bring so many people up to share. You just need to start with your entire business for a once off amount, but you get to earn that on a daily basis. Now, let me know in the comments, is that expensive for you, knowing that you need to just do it once, but you can earn it on a daily basis? It is amazing, right? So let's get going. So there's a DMS Starter. You want to start, you want to explore, you want to build the confidence, or you want to go all in with the DMS Pro because you want the momentum, you want the support, and you want faster clarity. You choose, okay? So as you know, I reward action takers. So I'm going to reward action takers.
Raquel,
I am not going to let, I know we're running out of time, right? Let me know in the comments there. Can I move on? A yes, if I can move on. Or is there some guys on here that wants to hear from the guys?
I think you can play. There's a few guys. I think we have.
Okay. Let me play because a lot of people want to know, but are guys also making money? So let me play, Nico.
looking for support. Lizelle, thank you so much for inviting me to come and tell my story tonight. Guys, if you don't know me, my name is Nico Estik, and I used to work as an agricultural worker in America for 5 years. I think people have a misconception of how it is to work as an HUA worker in America. Yes, the money is good, but the worst part is being away from your friends and family for 9 months out of the year and not having an income for 3 months when you're back in South Africa. And that's one of the reasons why I started digital affiliate marketing 18 months ago. Back in 2024, I needed to go back to America. A month before I was actually supposed to go because I didn't have enough money to pay my next month's expenses. And the worst part is I missed my fiance Nicola's birthday. It absolutely killed me. I knew I needed to change. Year in and year out in America, I was already thinking in my truck, what can I do to stay in South Africa, make the same amount of money? But as you all know, it's very hard to get a job paying you 50, 80 to 120,000 rand a month. So when I was in America, I think it was 2-3 months in, Nicola phoned me the one day, and I remember it like yesterday. She told me there's normal South Africans making dollars from their phones, and it's literally more than what you're making in America. And I was like, what? Let's give this thing a chance. If it doesn't work out, I'll just stay in America and keep on doing what I'm doing. But I need to see if this can work for me or not. And I'm not lying, I'm not trying to sell dreams here, but 4 to 5 weeks after I started, I packed my bags, I came back to South Africa. This will be my second season, not going back to America. I've been in the industry for 18 months. I've done courses, I've done programs, and I've reached more than 2.5 million rand in the online space. And what helped me with that was the DMS program, because completely changed the way I see and think about making money online. Guys, we're being led by a multi-millionaire, and I don't think Lizelle would have made the success or reached the success she has if she didn't know what she was doing. If you want to build a personal brand, go create your own digital products. This is the way to go. Guys, don't overthink it. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be tech savvy. You just have to be yourself and the right system. The right system is DMS, and it's right here. Lizelle, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Cheers.
Oh, thank you so much, Nico. Okay, so if this resonated with you, this is what you do now, okay? So number one is you don't overthink. Because what we tend to do is we talk ourselves out of it. Ask yourself, where do you want to be in the next 3 months? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. Where do you want to be? If you don't take action, where will you be? And if you do, where will you be? Number 2, choose the level of support that you want. You either want the starter or you want the pro. And number 3, take action. Take action, because now you can get clear. How many times did you say to yourself you need to do something about your situation? Okay, this is your time. So here are the bonuses. We're going to give you the system. We're not going to charge you for that monthly. Whoop, whoop, I hope you're happy to hear that. Hey, other systems charge you minimum $99 a month. You are getting a complete system that's already set up and you don't pay for it. Okay, the next bonus is we're going to give you a complete content vault of over 100 customizable templates that you can use on your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, okay? With email copy. You can just copy, paste, and post this, okay? We're going to give you live Zoom calls. There's a 24/7 active chat community. There's multiple coaches and guest speakers inside here, okay? We're going to give you an onboarding call. Because here's the thing. Everything's inside. You can literally just go, the videos are like 4 minutes, just like a couple of videos. But we don't want you to be alone. This is why we do an onboarding call. We are doing a call especially for you on Monday, okay? You can start today. You can go through your things, start getting set up. And on Monday, you can join this newbie call if there's anything that you're unclear on or just want that extra support. We're going to give you the secret sales weapon. That secret sales weapon is an AI bot that's created with my multi-6-figure strategy. What does she do? Anyone can go to ChatGPT and ask to create content. You're going to get generic content and you're going to wonder why you're not making sales. This secret sales weapon has been trained to speak on social media, to know how to create content that converts. And she uses biopsychology. Okay. Then you're also going to get the AI twin. You can create your own twin and have her or him show up for you online without showing your face, right? And if you want the AI twin and you also don't want to show a face at all, we're going to show you how to do that too. So that's amazing, right? And then this is one that I'm going to do that I don't do. This is the first time ever that I'm going to get on a call with you when you get started. I'm going to help you on board. I'm going to show you how to make your first $10,000 a month. I am not putting this bonus out again. This is the very first time my community know I have not done a 10K roadmap like this before. I'm going to show you exactly, we're going to get on a call. I'm going to show you how to make your first $10,000. And I know you can do it with the system. This is why I've got the confidence to tell you you can make 10K. Okay? I can't tell you you're going to make money. You just need to show up. I'm going to show you how to do it. I know with the DM system, you can do it. So here's what you do. Get back to the person that invited you onto this webinar. They are waiting to hear from you. Ask them for the link to join. Either the starter or the pro. Yes.
Just 2 seconds. People are asking, is there payment plans?
Yes, there is. There is definitely payment plans. Okay. So the payment plans are, there's a starter option and the pro. So when you get that link from the person that invited you, you just reply to that email, ask them for the link to purchase. Say you want to check it out. Okay. If you click on the starter, you want to purchase that, or you click on the pro, you want to purchase that. Once you click on it, the payment plans will come up. Okay. There are 2 different payment plans on this. Well, one, there's a 3-month payment plan. It is more, it turns out to be more because there's interest charge, because there's a risk in giving you a payment plan, but you are very welcome. Okay. So the payment plan is there. So don't let money stand in the way. If you are struggling with money right now, if you are in a tough spot right now, all the more reason to get started. I had someone start this week and I asked her, you're going to need money every single day. But if you can learn how to make money every single day, you'll never need money again. You hear what I'm saying? People make the mistake investing in stuff that never pays them back. Even a house. You can buy a house today. Yes, in 10 years, it's going to be worth a lot more. But in 10 years, the expenses are going to be much more. Invest in yourself. Invest in learning the skills on how to make money on a daily basis, how to work smarter and not harder, and you'll never have to worry about it again. You've heard the testimonies. I can share so much more. This is why I reward action. This is why I'm going to get on that 10K call with you and take you through the roadmap on exactly how to get started. Stop getting in your own way. You've been doing it for too long. You've been getting in your own way. You've been making excuses. You've been waiting for someone to come and save you. Step up. Step into that next version of you. You know it's been bothering you. You know you've been feeling this nudge during this webinar. Stop making the excuses and step up. This is your time. This is your opportunity. You just need to take the action on it. Okay, so just get back to the person that invited you here. This bonus is only going to be up for the next 48 hours. That's what I'm doing. 48 hours. And the reason I'm doing that is my time is valuable. I'm sure yours is too. Okay. And I'm making myself available to get on a call with people who are ready to take action, because I know when you are ready to take action, I know I can help you get out of that situation. I know I can help you turn your life around. And there's a whole community that's going to be behind you and support you. Okay. Awesome, everybody. So I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you so much for joining. And if this is not your season, that is completely okay. We still love you, okay? Stay in the email list. Stay loving on us. Keep on learning. We've got lots of things. We've got the 3-day workshop, all of that. But you'll never have the time as you do now. You'll never have the time. You're either going to be wishing in 3 months' time, or you're going to be changing lives in 3 months' time. You choose which ones that's going to be. Cheers, everybody.